Xavier's horse. Oh.
I thought I saw a familiar sneak thief.
I was looking for you, actually.
Yes, well, I was actually just about to drop something off at home and, well, come and see you, actually.
Oh, perfect. Do you want to head back there? This is, by the way, this is the horse I've been raising, if you want to take a look at him.
Certainly. Certainly a strange barding, but...
A strange what?
Barding. I thought that he had a deformity at first, to be honest.
Well, I didn't know what you would like the best. I thought that saddle had more silver accents, so I dressed him with it. But if it's not your preference, there's other options.
Well, no, I honestly do prefer that one to this one.
I have lots of options, though, so could always pick something else out.
Yes.
Like that one that Xavier has is one of my favorite saddles, and it would look good on him. Although, you know, I have a saddle that I think Xavier should use other than this one. It would suit him far better. I wonder if I could give it to him as a gift and he'd use it.
Yeah, possibly. I was actually just spending quite a bit of time with him.
Oh, were you?
Yes, we went through the memories in the back of the tavern in New Maroon.
Oh, from, the notes you had lost? Or left there?
Well, no, we were just adventuring together, to be honest.
Oh, I see. Well, I hope you had fun.
Yes, it was enlightening to go through with him, and it simply reinforced the assessments that I've made of him so far.
And what would those be?
That he is a good man.
I see. Yes, well, I've been doing nothing but standing around and putting together outfits since the competition. Aelith, well, you might remember, asked about something, so I put together two possibilities, and I really don't know what she prefers, so hopefully one of them will be what she had in mind.
I'm certain she'll appreciate anything you've given to her. She seems to take very, very strongly to gifts.
I wonder where she is, because it would be simplest to bring her back to... I can't remember now. Has she been to Emberfall? I can't remember.
I believe so.
Maybe. I mean, it would be best not to have her running around there, but at the same time, everybody does, so...
Yes, I'm not certain that it would be appropriate. But, well, as I said, my pockets are a little on the full side after going through the memories and learning a bit of the history of Granny's clan.
Oh. Well, I'd be happy to help you take some things back to the ziggurat if that's what you need. Or whatever.
I can handle carrying them, but I would appreciate the company.
Very well.
We need to get this one back there anyway, don't we?
Yes, you would probably like that if you want him anyways.
Yes, I think I can deal with a white steed.
Well,
Though I'm not.
are you not I mean, I'm happy to raise something else up if the white is not to your preference.
No, the white is perfectly fine. I'm just I'm sure I could put together something that would match it.
Well, white is close to silver. Your other horse is gray. So I figured it wouldn't be too far of a stretch. What happened to your other horse?
Well, something similar to whatever happened to your
tiger.
And,
oh, I see.
No, and apparently the recovery man couldn't actually do his job.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, it was fine.
Broken caravan, correct?
Yes.
You're back. Again, may the wind guide you.
I think we had someone running behind us just before.
Oh, I didn't see them.
But that's not really a problem, I don't think. I just caught sight of them right as we were leaving.
I see. Did you get rid of the stone at your research station?
No, it's still there.
Oh, I don't think I saw the stone for it. Odd.
Give me a moment to double check. No, there's still an unwise decision to be made.
Alright. What, necromancer? Alright. So, this guy. Oh, this might be... Here we go.
Yes, and it would be under the name of Ziggurat Botany, as if that wasn't obvious.
Oh, have you been getting my birds?
I've been getting some birds, yes.
Alright, just want to make sure, because I do remember there being 2 different mailboxes I could send to.
Let me double check the other one. I forgot to clear the other coop for my Harpy Eagle.
Alright, has that worked?
I believe it has.
There we go. Tastes like purple?
There we are. And well, have you had a chance to see your new accommodations? Should you have it?
I did stop by earlier looking for you, and I did notice them. Very nice. Not entirely necessary, but appreciated.
Well, I figured if I'm going to have guests, I'll give them more than just rugs to sleep on.
Now, I would have spent the time up on the steps, but I didn't know who might wander by, and there was a breeze, so I figured inside a shelter was best. But I was terribly, terribly tired, so I didn't care too much what I was laying on.
I understand, but, well, now you have some place where you can rest your head and not have to worry about anyone just coming and snatching you up.
I'm not quite afraid of being snatched up. I think my daggers would have a thing or two to say about that, at least I would hope.
I suppose so. I did find a few archery targets that, should you ever come by, feel free to use.
Oh, there's a point system.
Yes, and it tends to only work when you're actually aiming rather than just firing from the hip.
I never considered firing from the hip. There we go. The points seem arbitrary.
It is a little bit, yes.
There we go. Interesting.
I did also find some recipes for some more interesting types of ammunition.
Oh?
Yes, it was in one of the memories. It's apparently Clan Lane had a masterful ammunition maker.
I was wondering about applying poisons to arrows. I'm not sure how effective it would be.
It might work, but these ammunitions can do things like shred apart armor or cause severe bleeding.
Oh. Armor would certainly be helpful.
Well, I need to actually see how to make them. I just received this information, so...
I see. I didn't realize how spacious it is under here.
Yes, well, that's what happens when you have, well, a very hollow place. It's not exactly designed for company or decorated for such.
Was there an existing structure here and you built around it?
Well, it's more a matter of I only built what was essential to actually redirect everything. Or I should say had everything built.
I see.
As for this ammunition... Interesting. Well, it seems I need to get my hands on some obsidian. I never really collected it.
Oh, well there's quite a lot available back at Emberfall. Within easy reach.
Of course. And let's see, I should have some crimson lotus around here somewhere. I think it might be upstairs. I usually keep all of my plant-related things out there.
That would make sense. I don't even know where one would go to gather Crimson Lotus.
Well, I tend to grow it up here. It takes some very potent compost to actually get it growing, but...
I see.
I've been cycling through it enough that I've been able to collect a few seeds.
I'm loving this dark, edgy look for Io. It's interesting how much her look can change. I love this
The
outfit.
last one is vines. That's easy enough to get.
Oh, there's there's 300 plus portions in your horse's saddlebags if you need to steal some.
Of course. And I've got some Ashura's glory to trade. But, well, I could only do so much.
What's that?
Well, this is what I've been working on for Xavier.
Yes.
Apologies. And, well, I had to work around the shoes.
Indeed. Yes.
Let's see how this ammunition works out for you.
It might be good for me to bring A-list outfits here. This probably be a better place to show them to her.
Yes, Yes, I think that might be the better option.
Do you have the materials for another 2 mannequins?
I could squeeze a couple of them out, though I think it might be better transferred everything.
Sorry?
But it might be better if I transferred. I'm not certain you can work on any of them.
Yes, that's what I was just thinking. I'm not sure how best to go about that then.
Alright, it shouldn't take too long.
I'm hungry. You know when I said I might go eat?
Let's get these other started.
I had a piece of cheese and some rice crackers. Eating in game will help me when I'm hungry IRL, right? He's so shiny, so greasy.
Scorpions.
Scorpions?
I just
read my... Yes, I was about to say I have the carcass of a scorpion somewhere.
Left it in the composter for a little bit too long.
Yes, I thought it would be fine, and it was not, so...
Well, I mean, I wouldn't want to sit under piles of rotting matter too much myself, but...
Well, lots of creatures seem to enjoy it, so... I figured if it hatched, it would be able to crawl where it wanted to. But
yes,
it was probably just a bit too warm.
Just possibly, but that's a mistake that you learn from. It's just one of those things to pay attention to. I'll be honest, I didn't see you as the type to actually raise a scorpion for someone, but...
Well, I was asked, so... And as Beastmaster of Emberfall...
Certainly. I wouldn't expect you to neglect your duties.
It's not like I'm fond of scorpions by any manner, but familiar with them, sure. I mean, I grew up in tents, so they were inevitable to encounter out in the deserts.
Yes. Well, yes, I can see that as well.
The sound the bird makes when it goes down cracks me up.
she appreciated the affection you showed her last time.
Oh.
Young Xavier is looking to start recruiting.
Recruiting for what?
He wants to start his own order of knights and perhaps ease the burden on this land of sorcerers.
You mean he intends to go sorcerer hunting?
That is the ultimate end of most of these, but he is, of course, being much more idealistic about his approach. You know, making sure their intentions are pure, though I cannot say that that would be very easy. His only problem is, well, finding recruits that are not tainted already.
Yes, I don't know how he's going to do that. I can't help but feel like it touches everyone here in some way.
It certainly does, but he wants to make an effort, and I commend him for it.
What are you talking about, bassist?
But that is going to be a heavy load, and I have cautioned him of getting too close to Xander, simply because while they do have a similar goal, I think Xander's approach is a bit too heavy-handed.
I'm not sure what to think of it. I feel like either of them attempting is going to end badly.
Trust me, I'm well aware of the calamity that can be caused by attempting to go against a powerful sorcerer. Far too well.
Are you speaking of yourself?
I have told this story a dozen times, and I'm not too certain of who I've told it to. But yes, the biggest turning point was...
I don't know what you're talking about, bassist. Sorry.
I lost count, but it had to be at least a dozen of children that were sent to stop me.
Children?
Comparative, young, naive, very much like Xavier.
I see.
It was the last one who took my hand from me, and it was the last one who, well, made me have my start on my journey.
I see.
There was just something about watching a life unlived that finally got to me. He was defending his home, defending his family, defending the people he cared about, and in a way, he was the only one to succeed, even if it did cost him his life. I don't think I've ever claimed to be a good man.
Is anyone good? I don't think I even know what that means.
I would say someone who goes through life who doesn't need rules to control their actions, doesn't need reminders of the way to interact with people, to get along with them, has a heart set on the goodness of others, the welfare of those around him. Much like young Xavier. He is the closest thing I think I've found to a good man in these lands. And that's why I wish to support him.
I think I understand.
While I cannot be directly at his side, I do think that I can help direct people towards him. People with good hearts, people who could help him form his Order of Knights. And hopefully he will live up to the name that he was granted, even if I don't see it as quite the same light that he seems to.
Well, I just hope that he can actually find those people before others catch wind of what he's doing.
I would hope so as well, but you've met Doric, yes?
The simple one who's with Abelard and
Yes.
Shaitan.
Well, apparently that was the first person that caught Xavier's eyes, but he was a little slow on the draw, as it were.
It's unfortunate.
Yes, but I am hoping he might be persuaded, though.
He's working with necromancers.
He is also not necessarily tainted by their experiments yet.
I see.
But others that I've come across, others that might fit into his fold. Ven is far too bloodthirsty, and well, Griff, I think, is too attached to old Maroon. There might be others that could work for him. That one they keep calling the butler, Bertram, I think his name is. Somehow I feel he would, if he could be hired away, I think he might be a good fit.
I believe he's with Oren's men, isn't he?
Yes, but again, that's why, if he could be hired away, though he does also seem like the loyal type.
Well, it does seem that Xavier is at least friendly with that group. They ended up on the same team for the competition tonight, and they all seemed quite pleased about it.
Yes, I can understand. They do have a certain cavalier attitude that is necessary for hired swords.
I don't know too many other people, in all honesty.
Well, I should hope we can fix that. Or, well, I would help you in fixing that if you'd...
Well, I don't mind.
But let's check on these arrows here. Oh, this is unpleasant. They are a little on the heavy side.
Oh, are they?
Yes.
Oh.
And actually... this should help.
What is this?
It will help you carry more.
I see.
And it's quite a bit more effective than just the lasting feasts.
I'll be honest, I've never consumed anything in an attempt to help me carry more.
Well, there you are.
Thank you. Now, I often bring a horse and a large cat that I pack things onto.
I suppose so. And I still haven't emptied my pockets.
Oh, yes. Feel free. Tanglefoot arrows. Cripple and health damage. Cripple and bleed. Gonna do that. Yeah, that's why. It's a night vision bow. That's sweet. It's so cool. Oh, that one's better than... doesn't have near the durability, I guess. Cripple? I can cripple them with a bow and then run up and slash them up with a knife and just make them bleed more. That'd be brutal.
A little bit more lighting.
Just wearing wrestling gear. Trying to think of... Sorry?
I also realized that I came across a few daggers that you might want to take a look at. Though one pair seems to be awfully used.
Oh? Take a look. Diseased. Health damage 45, bleed, armor penetration 18, 19, gouging, what I'm using. Health damage 46, armor penetration 34, lightning infused relic 45 to 46 with less armor penetration. Well, I can make them poisonous. Daggers of Nameless Days versus 46 and 80%. That's better than that. Alright. Cannot apply poison. Seems to either. But I can to this one. Interesting. Because these have some kind of other effect. The gouging and the diseased thing. These are good for against people, though, for sure. Against creatures. Very interesting. Sorry, I was just examining them closely.
Yes.
Yes, the ones I have that enjoy striking all my friends and foes with lightning are very good for getting through armor. But these will be interesting to experiment with.
The ones that look a little diseased are very good for creatures that have seemingly endless amounts of stamina.
I see. Yes, I wondered if those would be good for creatures versus people. I have to fight people who are armored, then I will need to keep with the ones that keep striking with lightning.
Yes, but any living creature that can feel the effects of a disease, it should wear through them much more quickly than you might think.
Well, I will certainly be experimenting. See how this goes. Did you want to stop by Emberfall? I believe Zavul and Xander were about, but...
Well, don't think they have anything pressing, but it's always good to check in.
Yes. I know Xander keeps talking about wanting to speak with people and then ending up not doing it, so...
Yes. Well, do you want to go the quick way, or would you rather just take the caravan?
What would you prefer to do?
Well, they're both about the same. It's just, do you want to spend any money, or do you want to
I don't mind.
stare at...
I don't mind spending money.
Then we shall take the caravan.